Hello everybody, I am the Mole Mantis, and today we are building a little jumping spider enclosure. One of my coworkers has a jumping spider, and it laid an egg, and all of them hatched. They did not breed the spider, they don't really know how this happened. So I'm taking one of them. I've never raised a jumping spider, but we ended up getting a we ended up getting a little container here that I don't have in my hand because I'm an overlay. Yeah, we have this little container. We have some dyed mosses I don't like. This little piece of wood that looks like a little tree, and we're gonna try to make a little home out of it. So we're gonna see how this goes. I wanted to go for like a little tree look with a nice like quote unquote grass bottom. I ended up using moss for that. And I just wanted to make it like a tiny, I guess, backyard area. And I ended up putting in a little seed pod I got at a local pet shop as some place that the spider can build a nice little nest in, just because I wanted to make sure that it would be comfortable once it's living in here. This is an only temporary enclosure. Okay, update. So right now we have this, and I built, it's not very good, but a tiny bench. I'm not very good at building at this scale, but I was going to put a little bench in here. The bench is too big. I feel like I thought this would work well, but I think it's too big. Shit. I really wanted my little bench in there. It's not great, but it was cool. So I'm currently on a woodland trail because I do not have any moss. So what I'm going to do is go find cloud or carpet moss, or really any moss is going to work fine with this humidity level because it also retains humidity. It's very helpful. But I'm going to find a moss. I'm going to clean it out as much. I'm in an area that does not spray for anything because I'm in a public forest where they're not allowed to do that. And I'm going to rinse it out a shit ton, obviously check it for any insects, rinse it again after I do that check, and then I'm going to soak it for a little while, and then I'm going to quarantine it for a while, and then if all is good, I'm going to move it over into the little spider enclosure as like a ground. It should work. I found this moss I don't remember what it's called, it's boulder something, I'm pretty sure, but it's very, very dry. It could work because it's lush even while it's dry, but I don't know how it will do with higher humidity. So I'm going to look a little bit more, and I might come back to this, but there's also some more over there growing on the tree. I want star moss or a moss similar. I'm not fully sure how to tell the difference, but it looks like a star, so. There is some pincushion moss, but I kind of like it, but it's a little lighter than I want. I'm going to grab it, though. This is fern moss that I do not want. Or wait, is that star moss? I think it's fern moss. I love how this looks. I might end up just using the pincushion moss because that's what I have in my hand. I think this is gonna work. We have a little area for him to hide in, and we'll go back here. The back here is a little more barren, but I built a little tree, a little bench in this little area. I think it works for a baby. So it's not the best thing in the world, but it'll work for the tiny baby that we're gonna have. Let me open this up, I guess. I don't like the moss on the top by the seed pod, but the pincushion moss worked really well.